So I want to quickly talk about how to set up an online store, because I get a lot of questions from people who basically they know someone who has a product that could be sold online, but they just don't know how to set up an online store, or they think that it'll cost too much. So I want to show you some resources that you can use to make this very easy to manage, and you really don't need too much of time or too many people to actually set up an online store, because of the freely available or cheaply available resources which are online. So the first is OpenCart. This is basically a open source shopping cart system where you can integrate a lot of payment gateways, you can integrate your cash on delivery orders, and you can set up a website using this. Another is Shopify. It's a very popular platform for e-commerce websites today. Again, very easy to set up your payment gateway and everything. Once you tie up with them, they'll help you with every little thing that as you go along. Third is Weebly. It has some very good designs, and it has a lot of different themes that you can use to set up your store. So you could actually look at Weebly.com as well. Another is Zeppo.in. This one is kind of growing pretty fast from what I've seen, and again, incredibly good customer support. So once you actually go and register with them to set up a marketplace, you can really get a lot of support from their team, and they'll guide you at every level. So you don't need to be an expert. They will tell you what to do next, and they have pricing plans of about starting from $9.50 per month. Last is buildabazaar.com. This is an Infibeam company, and you can actually try this for free. So you can actually set up a buildabazaar.com store for free over here, and then if you want to actually go for your own website separate from buildabazaar.com, you can go ahead with that later on, but you can try it out. Again, it comes with payment gateway integration and a lot of other things. The most popular platform internationally for setting up e-commerce stores is Magento, so you can try that as well. Again, it comes with a lot of themes which you can get from a website called themeforest.net. So now, of all these, my favorite remains WordPress, because WordPress is the simplest and the most commonly used platform. In fact, 23% of the internet runs on WordPress. And on WordPress, you can actually go to themeforest.in and you'll get thousands of themes for setting up an e-commerce store. These themes will cost you 4,000 to 5,000 rupees. And once you kind of buy the theme, you can install it into your WordPress. It doesn't require much of expertise. It's a very simple process. And then you can go to payumoney.com, and that's where you can actually set up your payment gateway. So you can actually integrate it very easily. They will give you a plugin that can be installed with WordPress, and again, you don't really need any expertise. I think it'll take you about 1 hour to figure all this out. But PayUmoney is good because it's one of those payment gateways where you don't need a registered company. You can actually get the payment gateway done on your own personal bank account. They will need some approvals, so it'll take 2 or 3 days to set it up with them. But you can go to PayUmoney, and it's very fast, and you receive the money once any customer pays. You receive the money in just 3 days, which is very fast for a payment gateway. A lot of other gateways will make you wait for 1 week or 2 weeks before the money is actually transferred to your account. And so PayUmoney, pretty straightforward. I think they charge about 1.3% of the sale, which is still quite affordable, which is pretty good actually. So do try PayUmoney. And as far as cash on delivery is concerned, because in India a lot of online stores, they have to have cash on delivery in there. So the one that I've worked with, which has been very good, was Aramex. Again, it's very easy to set up with Aramex. You just need to call their office and they'll tell you how to go about it. You'll have to sign a few documents, and you don't need a registered company for that. Another one which is coming up very fast is Delivery.com, and I think they're doing really good job, and they're expanding very fast, and the rates are very good, so you can actually try contacting them. So this is how basically the flow of how to set up an online store. First, decide which platform are you going to use. So I've given you a few options here, and you can actually check out which themes you like, what costing suits you, what suits your requirements. Play around with this for a couple of hours, and you should be able to finalize one theme and one platform. Second level is which payment gateway are you going to go for, and I think if you're not a registered company, the best one right now and the one which will respond very fast is PayUmoney. So I highly recommend that. And third is how you're going to set up the cash on delivery, and I think Delivery is very good for that. Or you could try Aramex. There are some others as well which I might not have, I might have skipped in this video, but you can explore that. So all in all, I think this is a one-day job to actually explore and finalize all of these things. Don't go for something, don't necessarily wait for perfection in whatever you're doing. I would suggest that you just go into it, and if in the future you feel like changing your theme or changing something, you can always do that. Now, fourth, you will obviously need a domain name and a hosting space. So you could go to HostGator or GoDaddy, and it's just a few clicks and you can actually buy a domain name for your web store and set up a WordPress site or any of the other platforms that we talked about. You can set up a website using that. So you already have a website now, you have a platform which manages an online store, which will manage, you will have all kinds of options. For example, you can upload the product image, the description, you can set up how much is there in stock, how much is going to be priced, you can set up discount coupons. It's all very, very simple. You don't need someone to code all these things for you. It can be done within these platforms itself. And you also have a payment gateway now, so you can start receiving payments. Payment gateway will probably take a few more days to actually get registered, like PayUmoney or any other payment gateway that you go for. There'll be a few documentation that you'll need to sign, but it should not take more than a week. And also you have a cash on delivery partner now. So within a week you actually have your store ready. The minor details like setting up a logo, etc. You have a lot of free sites again for making logos. So just Google up for free logo maker, or you could tie up with somebody who's a designer, and probably they can do it for $500 or $1,000 for you. So that's how you can get started. And if you have any questions in this process, just drop in a mail to Neeraj at Growth Foundation, and I'd love to reply. Thank you.